everybody, Avana Intuitive here, and we are doing the energy readings this week for this week of September 26, 2024, and of course a 3-card pick. This week I am using the Golden Future Oracle by Diana Cooper for the main cards. I'm getting a clarifying card from this Enchanted Map Oracle Cards deck from Colette Baron-Reid, and for our 3-card pick I am using, let me just reach over and grab it. I love this deck, the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle by Lawn. So again, I love this Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. That's the 3-card pick this week. I'm going to start shuffling just these Golden Future cards, the Golden Future Oracle deck. Let's see what kind of energy we have surrounding this week of September 26, 2024. And also, I wanted to mention that a few weeks ago, I had a praying mantis show up on my front door, and it has been hanging around. Actually, it's gone, but it hung around for quite a while on my front door and my front porch. And being that this is an energy reading, I just thought it was very interesting that I actually mentioned it in one of the shows that I did. This was a few weeks back, but and a few people in the chat also said that night that yes, they have had praying mantises show up, which is kind of unusual for them. And I also heard another psychic talking about the praying mantis, the mantis beings, who are, you know, quite evolved. And it was just a funny coincidence that I thought I would bring up. And if anybody else has any praying mantis stories, I would love to hear about it. Only because, like I say, it was just, you know, it's a synchronicity, it's a coincidence. I mean, but it was just very interesting to me about this praying mantis. So anyway, if you want to put anything in the chat below, I would love to read it and see if you've had any experiences, like I say, lately. So, or anytime. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to pull 3 cards. And then I am going to pull a card from this Enchanted Map Oracle deck. This is Colette Baron-Reid's deck. Get some clarification. And love it. Okay, let's go. I'll read them and then we'll do a little bit deeper dive. The first card that I got is 12, and it says clothing. And it says, let your outer express your inner. Nice. Next card I got, 35, planetary cleansing. Planetary cleansing, 35. Keep your space pure and clear. The last card I got is number 6, and it says leisure and sport, participate and have fun. And the clarifying card that I got is a 21, and it says field of dreams. So I kind of have just noticed that the first card is a 12, the second card is a 21. So it's kind of like the number 3 is like the beginning and the end, like kind of like being the ends of the sandwich on these cards. On the other 2 cards, the planetary cleansing and the leisure and sport. And 3s are obviously a very spiritual number. They represent community. They represent hard work, being very masterful in what you do. So, you know, really, while you're doing all this, realizing that this is like, you know, being masterful and in your decisions to move forward with these things, but also you have the community behind you. So anyway, let's get started. Number 12, clothing. Let your outer express your inner. In the golden future, technology will enable us to produce materials that are light, breathable, incredibly comfortable, and have self-cleaning properties. Oh, I can't wait. Sorry about that. They will not only allow us to move easily and flexibly, but will also maintain us at a perfect temperature, whatever the weather. As the divine feminine and masculine come into balance, many women will choose comfort and fluidity in the form of colorful, simple, all-in-one catsuits. Some women who have not been free to display their feminine side, sometimes for many lifetimes, will do so by choosing beautiful, bright dresses in glorious materials. Men will also prefer comfortable clothes that are easy to wear and maintain. People will don whatever they wish, and it will be accepted by everyone. The message of this card is to notice how you express yourself to the world. Do the clothes you wear represent how you really feel? How would you truly like to portray your essence? What colors reveal the authentic you? When your outer expression honestly reflects how you feel inside, there is a sense of harmony and alignment within you so that people trust you, like you, and feel safe with you. You must and like yourself too. St. Clare, who, working with St. Francis of Assisi, founded the Order of Poor Clares, is now an ascended master of the higher hierarchy. She is lighting up people's spiritual awareness and, amongst other things, helping them convey their inner truth through their attire. Ask her to help you express yourself genuinely and freely through your outfits and bring your inner and outer selves into alignment. I love that with being an energy reading, right? Bringing your inner and outer selves, that the energy that you have inside, bringing it out and really reflecting that to the world. So just a beautiful message of almost like as above, so below. What's going on inside reflected outside of you also, so that, people kind of get a good vibrational feel on who you are in that. So, okay, next card I got was 35, which is planetary cleansing. Keep your space pure and clear. In the consciousness of the golden future, everyone has a sense of self-worth and personal integrity, so they keep their surroundings clean, natural, and beautiful. Goods will be wrapped in ecological, reusable, biodegradable plant materials not yet envisaged, so there will be no waste or rubbish. White goods, televisions, and our current computers will be obsolete, replaced by totally biodegradable, high-tech goods powered by harmless frequencies. By 2050, currently inconceivable dematerialization techniques will mean that the mountains of rubbish around the world will be disposed of. Well, that will be a nice thing. This includes the atomic dust from nuclear power stations, which will all have been shut down. Residues of waste dust will be taken by unicorns for final clearance in the sun, and Helios, the great central sun, a gateway to source. Very nice. I really hope by 2050 that that's the case. Lord Peter the Great was totally in tune with nature and the animal kingdom during his many incarnations. He now helps environmental movements and is coordinating the deep cleansing of the planet from the inner planes. Your guidance is to connect with him and visualize the land being clean and cared for and the air pure. Each time you do this, your energy creates bridges of light along which Peter the Great's spiritual team can work. Through your intervention, they can show people the consequences of their actions and achieve more to purify the world. This card is a reminder that every single thing you do to help our environment makes a difference. But do not judge those who drop litter or pollute, for judgmental thoughts create psychic pollution. Instead, bless those people with self-worth to raise their frequency. Your guidance is to make ecological choices and live lightly on Earth, for your actions profoundly affect people and help the planet. I love this. I love the clothing, and I love the planetary cleansing. Almost like also taking, for me, reading this, like taking what we really want to wear and do and have in our life, reducing the clutter, giving things away if possible, recycling, reusing in another way, but really kind of coming down to who our true selves really are. So I really like that message. And then the last one we have, this last card is 6, and it says leisure and sport, participate and have fun. Without work as we currently know it, people will have much leisure time in the golden future and the mindset to enjoy it. And have you noticed that's kind of happening in some ways? I mean, things are kind of like, people are kind of taking a step back and really trying to enjoy their downtime a lot more. And I'm going to only say that because, when I was coming up like in the 80s and 90s, it was really like, it was just different. It wasn't bad, but it was just different the way like corporations and things like that and the way work got done. And I actually think we're probably more productive now than we were then. I'm not saying that, I don't know about that, but I think it's important to take time out. But anyway, here we go. These high energy souls will need to express themselves physically, so in each area there will be communal sports facilities freely available for everyone to use. In fifth dimensional consciousness, everyone is totally honest and respectful of equipment, so it will be left in sports halls or open spaces for everyone to use. Clear, pure lakes and pools will be constructed in recreation areas where communally owned boats will be moored, and all manner of fun water sports equipment will be available. Choosing this card suggests that you may benefit from reviewing how you spend your free time. Do you participate in activities, and do you encourage others to join in? Do you share equipment and possessions and treat them with respect and care? Do you exercise your physical body in an optimum way? Before I keep reading, I was talking about do you share equipment and possessions? Somebody had a near-death experience, and I'm sorry I don't remember who this was, and they said they actually saw sharing, how important it was when we share with each other. They said if you could have seen what I saw as far as how important sharing is, and the way it ripples through the entire universe when someone shares, okay? You would share every single meal that you have. There is nothing you would not share if you could see the profound effect, positive effect that it has on the universe. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. The high priest Zeus set up the original Olympic Games during the golden era of Atlantis. Everyone took part for enjoyment and fitness and to practice excellence and cooperation. Ask Zeus to oversee the way you enjoy activities or sport in your leisure time, for this will become increasingly important as we move towards the golden future. Fun, enjoyment, relaxation, physical expression, and togetherness are qualities much prized in the new paradigm. I love that. Focus on your orange navel chakra and ignite a warm inner glow of community participation. If appropriate, ask Zeus to open new doors to leisure pursuits for you. Your guidance is to do some physical exercise or join in another social activity. Enjoy yourself. Wow, some beautiful words here for this energy. Really changing, really having our clothing reflect who we are and having our outer self reflect who we are on the inside. And then this planetary cleansing, just taking such a nice time of cleansing our homes and our planet and praying for that and meditating on that, but then also having fun, right, and enjoying like the fruits of our labor, like a cleaner planet, and even now just enjoying the fresh air and going out and exercising our bodies, and so that they can really give back to us what we need as far as endurance and being able to sit in certain yoga poses and things like that. But just a beautiful, like, it all just works together, doesn't it? I mean, it's just such a beautiful, when you sit and think about it, it's really just a beautiful way to think how things work together, and taking care of our spiritual selves, our mental selves, our physical selves, our environment, it all works together. So, okay, then the clarifying card, I got 21, and it says Field of Dreams. So let's see what that says for Field of Dreams. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. Just, getting into this mindset of really taking care of ourselves, again, how we present to each other, how we are our inner self. And I was just thinking about that too today. Like, it's not so much what we do or how we look on the outside. Really, Source sees our intention. So if our intentions aren't maybe as clear as they should be, or as pure as they could be, Source really just sees that. So so just having that, knowing that what's on the inside comes through on the outside. And then of course planetary cleansing, once again, just taking care of Mother Earth, Gaia. Leisure and sport, taking care of ourselves physically, going out, having these community sports, and having fun. And then this Field of Dreams, almost just putting it all together and participating. And, it's funny because the leisure and sport, and I know the Field of Dreams, I think that was a movie like about baseball or something. So, and then just having like the sport and the Field of Dreams coming in, at the end here, just really enjoying ourselves and enjoying our free time and enjoying our work time too, just having gratitude and just enjoying each other's company and really just approaching things in the best possible way that we can at any given moment. And what really I want to say too, approaching things with our highest excitement, taking things to the furthest that we can take them with no insistence on the outcome, having a good attitude and an attitude of gratitude, and just moving through life every second as mentioned, doing as much of that as you can. So there you go, my friends, a beautiful energy reading for us this week. And now we're going to do our 3-card picks. So here we are. I have I'm actually shuffling the wrong cards. It's a good thing I said what I was going to do. I'm going to grab these Sacred Geometry Activation cards, which are just awesome. And let me shuffle these up. I'll pull 3 cards and then we'll see what you get. Again, think about, somebody that, something, maybe an issue, an answer from your spirit guides, as maybe a possible step going forward. Oh, and of course, I forgot to mention when we got started, this is all for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel. And, you know, there you go, right? So let me pull the 3 cards. If you get, you may also get a card that, you know, you might want to pull 2 or 3 or hear the message for all the cards. So, okay, here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3, 1, 2, and 3. Think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. All right, if you picked card 1, you got the number 2, and it says sacral chakra. That's our chakra. It starts out the base, and then it moves like into like your stomach, your intestines, or your area. Like that would be like your sacral chakra area, and it is represented by orange. And this says, the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So if you pulled this card, it may be time to give your sacral chakra a little attention, and, you know, just giving that, helping us to flow with our desires. I love that. If you picked card 2, you picked 35, perception, which is a number 8. And it says, the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. This is an interesting card. I'm going to read this one more time. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. You know, I often heard our perception is our reality. How I perceive something is my reality. How you perceive something is your reality. We may both be looking at the same thing and have a different perception of it and have different realities of it. So taking your perception, what we perceive as real, and taking a good, hard, deep look at it. This is almost telling me that, you know what, I think this is real. This is how I feel. My emotions are making me feel a certain way. But let me take a deeper look as to what is making me feel this emotion. If I feel fear, what belief system do I have that's making me feel fear? If I feel happiness, what belief system is making me feel happiness right now? Sometimes our belief systems need a little bit of an adjustment, maybe add to it, take it away, eliminate a belief system altogether. So that's not easily done, I know, but this is really, yeah, what do you perceive as real, and how can you take a good hard look at it as to how it really works in your life moving forward? That's a deep one. And if you picked card 3, you picked number 1, and this is root chakra. And this says, the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. So yes, maybe if you got this card, it might be time to do some, you know, focus on that root chakra, do some grounding exercises, knowing this is really the chakra that makes us feel safe. So if you're not feeling safe in some area of your life, why not? Again, what belief system do you have? I'm not feeling safe. I'm not feeling like good or happy about something. Why not? What's going on? What do I believe to be about this issue? What do I fear about this issue? Or what am I not, maybe don't understand about this issue that is making me feel unsafe? So there you go, my friends. There's our energy reading for the week and our 3-card pick. And I will be back tomorrow for our weekend reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all of you. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.